What's up YouTubers, it's time for another episode analyze and review, and today guys we're going to be looking at episode 33 of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. And yeah guys, I was expecting like a real action-packed duel. This episode really took me for a trip really, because we knew we were going to get an insight into Blue Angel. At first I thought it was gonna be a simple, like, doing like a turn or two, she does a turn, and then like, it gets her nothing back on, how on earth she got an inspiration for a name. I'm just surprised in how they, took this episode, really. I mean, the start of the episode starts off with Spectre going over his Xyz, wrong card, wrong generation, wrong type. Is Link Monster's effect, his Sunfall Draft, which means we actually get its effect, which of course is down here guys, along with the card image. But yeah, it mainly talks about this monster cannot be targeted for an attack, and after that he sets a card. And of course we then get to Blue Angel's turn, and it's Trick Stars guys. I love Trick Stars, I love using them, so I can tell you about this. This turn is going to take long, and yet a lot is going to happen, so buckle yourselves in guys. It's Blue Angel. We start off with what her hands contains really, which is quite different really how duels are going about. And luckily I've got a list here guys of cards that are in her hands. Oh, that's nice. So we get two copies of Trickstar Lycross. I probably mispronounced these names guys, which is why I've got the images up. Trickstar Cania, Trickstar Light Stage, Trickstar Light Area, and Trickstar Treat. Nice. So the episode, her turn starts off with a normal summon of Cania, which, and of course that's another Trickstar card, so she adds Trickstar Reincarnation. She then activates the field spell Light Stage, which lets her have another Trickstar, which is Lily Bell. Lily Bell was added by effect, so Lily Bell's effect lets her special summon it. She then activates the next field spell, which is the Light Area, and due to the effect it prevents the face down card until the end of the turn, and which Spectre then must choose to either activate it or return it to the hand, which seems like a good start. And then of course she used the advantage of Trickstar Lilycus effect. I think it's that one. I've actually lost the place, so I'm trying to remember off memory. Its quick effect, guys, is what makes it handy, because by using both at the same time, she can return one Trickstar monster to hand instead of just two. So she special summons those two and return Cania to the hand, which I've tried, guys. I've tried online, and it does actually work. I double checked just in case, like, it's the whole, all the text says that, but it doesn't. It's not as it sounds. Anyway, with that done, she uses her two Lilycuses to link summon her Holy Angel. And thanks to the field spell, she gets back one of the link materials that we use. So she brought back in one of her Lilycus effects. And it's from that, I think it's around that area guys, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because I haven't got it written down. Oh, I just, stupid. We then go to learn about the origins of Blue Angel, and believe it or not, we hear from Spectre of all people. And it came from a book. It came from something like this. It came from a book. It came from a bunch of pages. The inspiration. And yes, in case you're wondering what this is One Punch Man. I read the manga. It is awesome. Don't diss One Punch Man. Anyway, Spectre then goes off to talk about what the Blue Angel is like in the book, and of course I had that written down. Aren't I nice? So I'm gonna now repeat now, guys, what Spectre, the story basically Blue Angel, well, what Spectre has told us. The protagonist was an angel, but her heart was cold as ice. because of her personality, she was always lonely. She acted tough, claiming that she liked to be alone, but in reality she was crying on the inside, overwhelmed by her loneliness. Her tears, just like perfect sea, were blue. But one day she was attacked by an evil monster. Her fellow angels came to her aid, and she was gradually learned to be kind. As she defeated the foes of evil, she gained more angel companions at the same time. And throughout her battle, she became kinder. But for some reason, she would shed blue tears when she defeated those evil monsters. Before long, everyone started to call her the Blue Angel. Kind of a nice short story, if I do say so myself. I kind of liked it, really. I wouldn't mind seeing the full-blown story of that. I know Konami's not gonna expand upon that because that's just the origin of Blue Angel, but I wouldn't mind it, really. I wouldn't mind if it was a little story like that. It might come back to bite me on the bum saying all that, because I knew I messed up on a few lines, but I know I could edit it out. But still, it's such a sweet story about the Blue Angels. Those kind of stories are really sweet. And because it's saying by bad guy we know he's going to return again, so Spectre linked all that to Aoi, and of course dropped the bombshell that Spectre knows who Blue Angel really is. He knows that Blue Angel is Aoi's Aizen, and that she got the story of her brother, and that he was telling her the story and cheering her up. And from that story alone, she looked at Blue Angel like an idol, and from it, when she went to link VRAINS, became the Blue Angel. And if you could just imagine what was going through her mind, all that. Honestly, I expected what we had with Player Maker when he was facing off against Aizen. I forgot his first name for some reason. This guy. When he was trying to figure out a story about the past by Insultech, I thought Blue Angel was going to have another Player Maker moment where she would turn around to Spectre and go, "How dare you! You know nothing about me! You know nothing at all!" I thought she was going to go ballistic like that. I honestly thought of it, but no. She keeps her composure and basically goes, just like the Blue Angel in that story, "I'm gonna kick your butt." And after that, she then continues her turn. Little Bell uses his effect and attacks him directly, inflicting 800 points of damage. But because he took battle or effect damage, his diverse effects activate, allowing him to link someone without using link materials. Right next to the link marker is link marker had. That was professional. I left my phone on loud. Anyway, he then link summoned out a new monster known as Sunvi Garner, and he links on that right below it. And since a link Lilybell inflicted damage to him, his Trickstar, Lilybell lets him add a Trickstar from a graveyard to a hand, which she does. She then adds a second copy of Light Skull, while some Garner's effect goes off, then Spectre increases life points back to damage that he gained. So his life points have gone back up. That's great. That's double trouble. But it's not over yet. Holy Angel then tried to attack some Gardener because, well, she's going to attack the tree even though he had 0 attack points. But because of Gardener's effect, it can decrease the damage by 800 per each link arrow as some violent monster is pointed to it. So he reduces the damage by 800, again reducing his life points back down the same amount it took from the first direct attack. And since it was destroyed during the battle phase, it ended the battle phase. and I'm getting gold though. I'll be right back, guys.
A few moments later.
And I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Looks like I was hotly needed. Anyway, continuing on the duel where we left off. After the battle phase ended, Blue Angel then decided to set a face down. Wait a minute, no. I've lost my place, have I? Yeah, I have. Oh, hang on, guys. This is what happens when someone phone calls me in the middle of recording, which never happens. Oh, God. Blue Angel chose to activate Trickstar Ludicrous from her hand, special summoning out and returning Lilibell. Then she set a card, and of course at the end phase, Light Area's effect activates. So spectators choose to either activate the face down or return it, and he chose to activate it. He chose to activate Sunvile Burrow, which allowed him to look at Blue Angel's face down, and if it was a trap card, it was banished, along with every other copy in her deck. And he got Trickstar Reincarnation and banished the rest of the copies in her deck. Meaning that she can't just go instantly banishing every card in Spectre's hands and then draw a new set, which of course would have then got loads more damage from the Trickstars that are on the field. With that out of the way, Spectre's turn then began. He then activated Spectre added a card from his deck to his hand by the effect of both Ludicrous. No, I'm sorry, I read that wrong again. This is what happens when I get into rotas, I lose track of everything. So Spectre activated a card. That was one random card. Everything wants to interrupt me today, guys! Since Spectre has a card from his hand, Ludicrous's effect goes up from 200 points of damage. But because there are two of them, that's 400 damage. Oh my god. Well, at least Blue Angel's getting an effect damage. And since Spectre took the effect damage, he then activated Dietas, which allowed him to special summon another Sunvile Link monster, Sunvile Healer, from the extra deck to the bottom of Dias. And then he gained life points equal to the damage he took. But because it was two lots of damage, he could only gain one of them, so he gained 200 instead of 400. Oh well, at least there's a flaw in his strategy. And then Spectre activated effect of Healer, gained 300 life points. So much for that. Anyway, at that point, he then activated. Oh my god, I've lost the next place again. What's going on with me? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not with it today. And so Spectre to the effects of the Trickster, Holy Angel gains a power up to 2400 attack points. Afterwards, Spectre then decided to link summon with his two Sunvile Link monsters out on the field to link summon Sunvile Dried Air, which is basically an evolved form of the tree. And after that, he then normal summoned Sunvile Genus Lord, which again I know nothing upon. That's useful. He used that monster then to link summon Survival Slasher, another new link monster, to the bottom point of Dias. Spectre activates the effect of Slasher, which lets him increase his attack points by 800 for each link arrow Survival's link monster had pointed to it. It went up from 800 to 2400. It then collided with Holy Angel, destroying them both. And because of that, Spectre used the effect of I can't remember which one it was, Slasher? Yes. To then take control of Blue Angel's Holy Angel onto his side of the field. And then it attacked Lucas, dealing 400 damage to Blue Angel. And with that, that's the end of the episode. So yeah guys, what's gonna happen to Blue Angel now? Her ace is taken away, Holy Angel staring her down in the face. But apparently, from the looks of the cards in her hands, she knows what she can do. So honestly, it's going to be incredible. Does that mean in Blue Angel's next turn, the 4th turn, she can turn things around and win? It's going to be interesting. It actually is. I'd like to see how it will happen, really. I have no idea how, but I'm really interested in seeing what happens. And I'm loving the look of this Sun Valka deck, really. A nice little interesting link deck, really. Blue Angel analyzes it as a defending deck, which does seem that way, but with the effect of constantly bringing out link monsters as well, and you've got a wide variety of link monsters that you use depending upon the situation, whether it's for like battle, effect damage, or defending. It's kind of interesting, really. I wish this deck was made in real life, really, but we'll know sooner or later from future booster packs at this current time. If there is, hurrah! If there isn't, boo. But yeah, that's the end of this episode, guys. Next episode, we're going to have the continuation, and maybe the duel will get wrapped up. It can't continue on for a 3rd episode, surely. Well, I'll be interested, really. I mean, so far throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS series, duel's gone up to like a maximum so far 3 or 4 episodes, but that was because like one episode was mainly turned into a talking episode because it called for it, really, because we needed to know more about the plot. But yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be like sort of situation again, but the next episode seems like more like a duel episode than a talking episode. So hopefully that'll be a talking episode. I mean duel episode, what am I saying? But yeah, I'm giving this anyway a 5 cards out of 5 for giving us the insight of Blue Angel, giving us a impressive amount of trick style usage, considering the trick style turn was incredibly long. It took most of the episode. And the fact that we got to see a bit of the Sun Valka, it's something like that, deck, and really showing us some awesome link power. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I am now going to go play with trick styles because honestly it makes me want to try some of those strategies out. So, until next time, guys, this is me signing out.